Hello and welcome to another room of our house. It's the kitchen.
Woohoo!
We're gonna make, this is left over from Christmas, but we're gonna redo it.
Cool.
And turn it into a New Year's Eve smash cake kit. This is a chocolate dome with a cake inside and some special sweets and treats. And maybe we'll add some of our own sweets to it based on the fact that we know they're gonna be a bit shit. Can't remember what the price was. It'll be on the screen now.
Bing.
Ding! But we have the instructions here, which is double-sided. It's quite complicated, so we'll come back to that in a minute. We've got hundreds of thousands. We've got more jelly beans. And then we've got this lovely festive Christmas pudding top of holly.
No.
No? Is it struggling?
Yeah, there it is.
Got it? Yay! Some chocolate candy, which is different. I only know this because I've nailed it, but these are different to normal chocolate, which means they set harder, I think. That might be a lie, or it might be something that we don't do in England, I don't know. But that's for the dome. What else we got? Royal icing mix. And the micro chocolate cake mix. Because we're not using an oven for this recipe, we're doing it in the microwave.
Oh, fuck.
Step one, put this in the freezer for 5 to 10 minutes.
Let me see, is it just plastic?
Yeah, but this is what we're going to use. The chocolate's going to go inside this to make the shell. So, for some reason, if it's cold, it might help.
I was supposed to set the chocolate quickly.
Well, maybe, but I would also say it's not very clean in there. It's
Maybe
got
give it a wash first, then.
It's just really.
We learnt lots from the gingerbread house, didn't we?
I mean, it's still standing. It's had a small structural issue. There's been a spot of rain on one side.
From
the
the
witch has died.
I might have killed her.
The children have vanished. Are they in the house? No, the children have gone. They are long gone and dead. They're in the walls of the house. Right.
What are you doing now?
We've got to put this in the freezer.
Okay.
Now, we've got a small issue with that because there isn't any space in the freezer.
Are you alright in there?
Hi. Got some ice.
No, we need that.
Yeah, but I thought what we could do is, it's only going to go in for 10 minutes, so...
What are those? Blue Keld?
What are they? Blue
Keld.
Keld Premium Spring Water Ice Cubes. It says 2 mixing bowls. One's for the cake mix.
Yeah.
No, you need 3 at least. This thing's lying, because you need something to melt the chocolate in.
Yes.
Something to mix the icing in.
Yes.
Something to mix the buttercream in. And something to mix the cake in.
Still boiling. It's gone quiet though, hasn't it?
No.
That's because it's about to boil. It's boiled now.
Thanks.
You can continue.
Alright.
Don't scold yourself.
It comes back to the candy thing, is this has a lower melting point than normal chocolate.
See in that bowl?
And it also gets a bit more solid faster.
Keep stirring.
This may work, this may not work. That
Okay.
is a liquid now. Look at that.
Oh yeah.
You see, it's also a slightly lighter colour. I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but it's a slightly lighter colour than conventional milk chocolate, again, because I think it's the special chocolate. I'm going to go get the bowl.
Is it time for the bowl? It doesn't feel like it's been 10 minutes.
It's 5 to 10, they said. I don't want to leave it too long because...
Because the chocolate will set.
Well, exactly. There's shit to do.
Go on then, go get it.
Also, let's be realistic. It's a plastic bowl. How cold can it get? The answer, it's quite cold.
Is it? Oh, it's quite cold.
All right. Okay. So, remove the pudding bowl from the freezer and carefully remove the bowl from the top of the pan / the bowl. and tip in the milk chocolate flavour candy. Swirl it immediately around the frozen pudding bowl, making sure to give the pudding bowl an even coating. You want it to about 3/4 of the way up the bowl. Oh, I see. They've nicely put a little line. So you want it to there. So that gives you a bit of... All right. Gives you a bit of...
There's a line. There's a line, Libby. In it goes.
They said,
get it all out.
if it's too thin, put it in the freezer or fridge. Yeah. Yeah, oh God, the candy is unreal.
Does it not taste good?
It's really sweet. That's fine.
Get swirling.
Fine, right. So they want like an even coating, right?
No, I was getting that.
Once that's stopped, you put it in the freezer for 20 minutes. At least 20 minutes.
Make it set. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm just going to go and force it to set and then pop it in the freezer. Cake mix, 1 medium egg, which is 7 days past its sell-by date.
Should we float it?
Yes, I think we should float
Okay.
it. Alright, this is a tip. If you want to find out whether an egg is fucked or not, you float your egg. If it floats, it's probably full of stinky gas and you might die. If it sinks, it's fine. That is fine. So we can use it and we know we're not going to die. Arguably, when you crack the egg, it will probably stink if it's off, but that then means that the mix is spoiled. Voila. No shell.
Salmonella.
No shell, no salmonella, no death today. Always wash your hands after handling egg.
Go on then, give it some welly.
I'm making sure I don't throw the flour everywhere. Also, hang on. Here we go. Quite thick already. Like for a cake mix. It maybe needs a tiny bit more, but I don't want to muck around with it.
No, that was good.
I'm impressed at how quickly it went together actually.
Combine very quickly.
We now can't do anything because we need the pudding bowl that the outer shell came from
So let's wait.
to then cook it in the pudding bowl.
What?
Remove the pudding bowl and upturn onto greaseproof paper. I've gone for this because it's reusable. To see if the shell releases. The shell will come out cleanly once it's set. I bet it doesn't.
Give it a go now.
I'm scared.
No.
Shit. Keep it in a cool place for us to do the next steps. Brilliant. How do I get it out? Some of it is coming out, and some of it is not. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on, I believe in you. Oh, God.
Ta-da! It's broken.
It is broken.
What happens now? Start again. Melt the chocolate, pour it again.
Pour in the cake mix and cover with cling film. Pierce the cling film several times, then cook in the microwave. For a 900 watt microwave, this takes 3 minutes.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's time! So you have to stand.
Well, sort of. Holy shit!
It's going to be really steamy.
Holy shit! Look at this!
Holy shit.
Hello, there's a cake.
Wow.
That's an actual cake. It's nothing worse than trying to peel hot cling film off of things.
Be careful.
It's very warm. Also, the cake is sinking. Hang on a minute. Cake, no. I will save the cake.
That was a brave decision.
It was. Oh,
Well done. Okay.
that's the cake.
Ooh, shadow.
It's quite
Okay.
springy. Look at that. It's got some bounce. We're gonna tip it. Don't really want to back up for the tippage.
Go for it.
Oh, fucking hell. That's very hot.
Use the tea towel. Ta-da!
I don't know what that is, because
I can't really do that side. You have to rotate it, darling.
Okay. Oh my god.
Oh. Do you think that there was a bit of a void there?
Well, that's weird because there's no void here.
It could have been steam.
It must have been steam because there was no air pockets or anything in the mix. It's fine. We'll just put some stuff on it. So, right. What I might do is give this a clean and try the shell again whilst we wait for this to cool.
Okay.
Stay tuned on that.
Does it feel nice and cool now?
It's still a bit hot there, but
You're gonna have to deal with it.
I have to deal with
Also, I remade the dome.
yes, so Cliff has remade the dome. One sec.
Don't fuck it up.
Oh god, do you want me to do it?
No.
Wait. So
Let me warm up a bit
Alright,
first.
right. But
New dome.
new dome.
Can you step back a bit? And lift the thing up a little bit. There you go.
New dome.
New dose. Okay, cool.
So we're gonna let it warm up a bit, and then have another go.
Put it down. Stop waving it around because you're gonna break it.
Okay, so it's gotten to the point now. You basically use the fork and you mush it, but for like a large period at the start, you have to basically just stir it so that you can get rid of as much powder as possible. Otherwise, when you start doing this, it gets very messy. I'm warming the chocolate bar with my hand.
Don't. Just leave it alone. What did they tell you about touching that? I said don't touch
bottom
it.
of it's
It's
so-
like living with a child.
The bottom of it's so cold still.
Leave it and it will warm up gradually and then you won't crack it when you break it, hopefully. You break it out. There you go, that bit's ready.
Thanks.
Not what I was expecting you to do, have to confess.
Well, why would I do it on its side? It's too fragile for that.
It's not how I set us up.
Deal with it. Right, so that's one. So we have to do this for the bottom layer, the middle layer, and then
Yeah.
it gets a bit funky with sweets.
Okay, cool. Is that all you're putting on?
I don't want to overuse it because you're piping it around the base
Oh,
and
are
the
we
outside.
piping it as well?
We're piping it onto the chocolate dome exterior later. It's getting very snazzy very quickly. They don't give us a piping bag or any of that shit. We have to do that ourselves, but
Wait till you see this dome. So fucking
is it good?
So fucking
Are
good.
you confident?
I think it's going to be smaller than the cake's going to be.
That is the small issue I discovered. It's going to be very snug. Like, one of them is going to have to lose weight and it might have to be the cake. I'm actually feeling pretty happy about this cake.
I'm feeling very happy about my dome.
I feel that it's not the worst thing I've ever made.
Are we going to have it on New Year's Eve?
Well,
That's stroke of
this is
midnight.
going out on New Year's Eve. So, this is a special last hurrah for the year of weird festive stuff. Alright. A little bit careful. How thrilling.
That's very exciting.
Whoa! Oh my god. So many!
Just pour them in.
I'm trying. Oh, and that's what happens.
Did you spill some?
I did spill some. Oh. So. We actually apparently don't put that back.
What happens to that?
It dies. It goes to cake heaven.
Really? Oh yeah.
Yes. Oh!
Enjoy.
Oh my God. I don't know if the camera got that little
I'm
dance.
gonna show it.
But holy shit. Fucking
I remade the dome. Your clapping has just made the camera go nuts.
I'm sorry,
Because
camera.
it was just in the corner of its vision.
Oh, sorry, camera.
Look at that. I
That
don't
is
see how
brilliant.
that is going to go in. That is going to go on there. Oh, such a fine dome.
Here we go.
You can even see the
Yeah.
pattern from the plastic,
Yeah.
which isn't that. Is that where you have to put stuff on the top?
That's why the icing goes
To
royal.
hide it.
The yes.
Okay.
Yes. Right. Piping.
Have you got a piping going?
No, but we can make one, can't we?
Out of what?
We make one out of a food bag,
You got a food bag?
maybe.
There's no air in there.
Oh, that looks horrible.
And then let's find a corner.
I'm practicing my zoom. Go on then.
Corner's kind of in there somewhere. It's not the
dear.
best bag because it hasn't got square corners.
Shit.
But
Could make
you need
one.
to just cut
There's some scissors there.
a little bit off. Like that. And then with it resting in your hand, we should be able...
Oh my god.
I need the toilet, Hannah! Oh, pooping out! Oh.
You're supposed to do a nice pattern, but
Fuck off.
this sandwich bag was a terrible idea. Holy fuck. Oh.
It's funny because when it was in the bag, it looked like dog turd.
And now it's there.
And now it looks like human turd.
I've had an accident. Well, the bag is gone.
Saved your dome though.
You did. The dome is very commendable, and I think that the comment section, and hopefully they already have, but hopefully
Okay.
if they haven't already, they will leave a message of appreciation for the dome, which is also a book by Stephen King and a bit of a weird TV series that I would not recommend.
It is a book by Stephen King.
Unless you like the police officer uncle dude from Breaking Bad losing his mind a lot. Make the royal icing top. Place the icing in a small bowl with 2 teaspoons of water. Bring together and mix really well to form a smooth icing. This should be thick but with a very slight movement so you can do the drip consistency. So a tiny bit of water.
Yeah, that's the stuff. Oh yeah.
Just let it sort of...
Yeah, let
Do
it
its
drip all
thing.
over. This looks amazing.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's going. It's fucking going. Don't go too far.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Please! Please! No, why on one side only? This way. Come on. Split yourself. Drip. Drip properly, please.
Magnificent, it's a triumph.
I mean, tell you what, if we go around this side, and
That
we
looks a
ignore
bit
that
better.
bit, and then we just sort of go...
Ta-da!
I mean, it's not horrendous. The chocolate dome is the crowning glory of the whole thing.
I did that bit.
It was good. Right, do you want to crack it open and try a bit? Find out how thick your dome is.
Oh, it's super thick. Do it. Do it, do it, do it.
Oh.
See?
Oh.
It's a superior dome.
It's pretty, Oh,
Oh,
there we
yeah.
go. Look at that. That's a great dome. And then we just sort of go... I don't really want the whole thing to be like, oh, lovely, a surprise cake.
it's full of gummy bears. Smile.
What a lovely cake. Oh no. What a lovely cake I've made.
And then let's look at the camera. No, don't smile. Look at the camera.
Let's try a little bit with some beans. Some buttercream. The buttercream tastes nice. But that's fairly like standard. It's where the cake mix comes in. On the microwave.
Looks like it's heavy going.
The beans. The actual cake itself is quite light, quite moist, maybe a little bit heavy, but it is a microwave cake that was made in 3 minutes.
Have
So
one
I'm
more
actually
look.
Quite impressed by that.
Can you stop eating it for a second?
Yeah, I'm gonna eat this bit.
Can you fuck off casting shadows?
Sorry. Thank you very much for watching this how to make this weird smash cake thing. We hope you've enjoyed it, and most importantly, we hope you have a very happy New Year's, and we will see you in 2019 for some exciting stuff. We've got loads of stuff planned. It's gonna be super cool. So thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you for sharing with other people, and we will see you in the new year. Bye.
Bye! Smash!